Hello, Paritosh. Yes, good evening. I can say, right? Yeah, I can say good evening. Yes,
Hello, ma'am. Very good evening.
yes.
So, how are you, ma'am?
I'm very glad to meet you because I've seen one video of yours last day only, and it was so fascinating. So I thought of connecting with you. And yeah, so
Okay.
tell me, as we are meeting today for the very first time, so let me have your introduction, please.
Yes, ma'am. Please. And first of all, thank you very much. We are connecting to each other or giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Paritosh Sharma. Basically, I'm from Jaipur, which is in Rajasthan state. If I talk about my job profile, nowadays I'm working in Merchant Navy. It has been around 5 to 6 years. And simultaneously, nowadays I'm working on my communication skills. So I am practicing it here. That's all about me, ma'am.
Great, great. Okay. So would you like my introduction too, right?
Yes, please, ma'am. Yes, please, ma'am.
So as you know, I'm Alka and connecting from Lucknow, the capital of UP. I'm a senior citizen and yeah, I'm a postgraduate too in English. And about my family, I have two grown-up sons and my husband is a retired banker. About my hobbies, I love to read, listen to music when I have time. And nowadays, I'm interacting with different people. So, and uploading each single video every day on my channel. The name of my channel is like Rise with Alka. So that's all about me.
Okay, ma'am. It's very lovely introduction, whatever you said, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank
So, ma'am, I just want to ask you one question. Like,
you.
what is the reason, like, that
Yes.
in this as you are working, you are practicing a lot, and as you mentioned that you have one YouTube channel
Yes.
and you are uploading such type
Yeah.
of videos on that YouTube channel. So, what's the reason?
Thank you for asking me the question. Like, Paritosh, this is not the new question for me. Like many persons, when they see me on the camera, they are so curious to know about me, like why I'm here, why I'm learning this language and all that. Just out of passion, like it was my childhood dream. And in all my life, since for the last few years, I was not actually in my time. I didn't have this technology and this media and all that, so I couldn't learn this language. And I never knew that a person can learn this language like by solo practicing and all that. I never knew this. And why I am here is the thing is that because my sons are grown up, I have a lot of time with me. So instead of wasting my time here and there gossiping, so it's better to connect here and fulfill my dream in this way, you know. So I'm working on my language also and I'm having a good pastime. Actually,
Oh,
for the past time, yes. And why I created my channel is that if I have my channel, then I'll be more busy. I'll have a video. I would like to have a video every day to upload it. In this way, I'll be too busy with this language. So, for this passion of mine, I created my channel too. Yes.
okay, okay. Nice to hear that, ma'am. Only for you're passionate about this language. So that's the reason, like, you're working on YouTube channel. Ma'am, when we are looking such type of peoples like as you and so many housewives, so we are just saluting them.
Yes,
So
see, actually, what my sons are too grown up. They are married also. My sons are more married. And I meet so many housewives, they have so small kids, and still they are working, they are living in the joint family. So much of efforts they are putting to learn this language. And for me, it's only for the passion I'm here, but in future, I don't have to do like nothing. Yeah, I had done all this. I have taught in a school too. And so many was whatever I wanted to learn, like driving, learning Marathi, learning Bengali, what I wanted, so I did in my life. But at this age, there's not much to do. So at sitting at home, it's better to meet the different people each day, which is my passion to meet the people also. I'm very social, I mean to say. So I
oh,
love to interact. Yeah.
ma'am, like is the habit, it's very good, like we can say, while when we are at home, we are fully free. So we can say you are just utilizing your time to
Yes.
communicate with peoples, new peoples. They are belong from different states. You know the culture, society, so many things we learn from them.
Yes, right. And one more thing is that in my life, I had faced some embarrassing moment when I was not able to speak this language. Though I was masters in English, but I didn't have that atmosphere to speak to somebody in English. So I would read a lot. I am very fond of reading books and all that. But still, books doesn't help. Like if we are only reading or writing something, these two things won't help until we are speaking. So speaking and listening is the most important thing. So these two things right now I'm practicing with this. So as I told you, some embarrassing moments is I had when I used to go to my children's school. Then the teachers would talk to me in English. I was not able to speak in a flow. Though I would speak in a broken language, but I was not satisfied, and I felt ashamed also that I'm not able to speak. And so much regret. I had guilty conscience and all that. But now as I'm practicing for a year, so this has made me a lot of confidence I have gained. So I think now I can speak to anybody in real person also. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, when you said that, no, when you go with your children parents meeting, the same thing while I talking with like so many YouTubers, the housewife, the same thing they did. Why they are
Yeah.
learning only for the kids?
Yeah, they are
While they are
learning.
going to a parents meeting, at least they can talk with them. They
Yeah.
not feel the humiliating,
Yes.
insulting, we can
Yes.
say. That's the
Yeah.
reason they are learning this language.
And I went to Goa. So in the Goa in a restaurant, I was having my lunch. It was a big lounge, and we were having a lunch that time. And one in my neighboring table, there was one lady sitting with me beside me. And she wore this kurta, what we wear. And she was
Yes,
wearing from the reverse side. She was wearing from the reverse side. And all that, the stitches and all the threads can be seen, because she was wearing it from the reverse side. Anyhow, I thought of telling her, but my husband told me, what's the use of telling her? You can't speak in like that language, the way she's speaking with her relatives or friends. But anyhow, I tried to go and tell her this thing because for her also it was not good that she was wearing her clothes from the reverse side. Anyhow, I gathered courage, and went to her and I told her, "Ki, ma'am, this dress you are wearing is from the reverse side. And please go and change it." And she felt so happy, so happy. And I just came back. I thought if she asked me some other question, may I be not able to talk to her. So only telling her this thing and I came back, because I had a fear. If she'd asked me some other things, from where are you and all that. So I just came back telling her this thing, and she felt so glad and she thanked me too. So this is the thing I was under confidence that time.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, while we are living now, we are living in their society.
Yeah.
Actually, only the language barrier is there.
Yes.
When we are living it here, only we are talking Hindi language.
Yes.
Where it need while we are on professional life. Otherwise, if we are going to other states,
Yes. Right. Right.
so so that time we need to be like yeah, we have to learn this language. Otherwise, our society we are communicating our local language apart from the Hindi language.
Good. See,
Or
if we
that
go.
time, as you said, that you know the English language. So
Yes.
that's
Yes.
the reason you can easily talk with them. Yeah, you are
Ah,
underconfident, whatever you
yes.
said, but you have that craze. Otherwise, it would not be possible to interact with them.
Yes. Right. 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 And when we go to some different states like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, there also people don't understand Hindi. That,
Yes.
and they can understand a bit of English, I think. So this is the language English where we can like communicate ourselves. Anyone.
Yeah, ma'am. So many friends they belong from the south part of India. Only yeah, they can understand little bit Hindi language, but they cannot be speak. When we are
Yes.
talking, only we need to be learn this language. Otherwise, we cannot be communicating with them.
So true. Yes. And Paritosh, you are working with the merchant navy. You told, no, right?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Very.
I'm working in Merchant Navy.
And merchant navy requires to, like everybody speaks over there in English because one of my
Yes.
relative is in merchant navy, and With time, he has developed this fluency of his. But in the earlier time, he was fluency was not that good. But now he speaks very well. And like
Yes.
merchant navy, people requires to communicate in English, right?
Yes, ma'am. It required like we knows that it's international language only for the English language. We have to communicate only the English language. But
Yes.
while where I'm doing my work, so most of public they belong from the Indians. So we are talking Hindi language, and
Yes.
nowadays like I feel I am stuck somewhere to communicate with them only the English language while talking with different peoples. They belong from the different countries, so
Oh,
that's the reason I'm learning this language.
yeah, yeah. And you have to visit different countries too, right? I think
Yes.
your job requires that you have to move to certain countries and all that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Like in my career, so many countries I visited. So I feel yes, that's the
So,
reason.
so when did you come to India, Jaipur?
Ma'am, last month in
Okay,
Feb, I just came to here.
okay. And again, after a
So
few months, you'll be going back, right?
yes, I have around 3 to 4 months. After that, I will go again to next ship.
Okay, so you have to stay on ship like for many months, right?
Yes, like ma'am, when we are on ship, so that time we have to stay around 6 to 7 months.
My God. Is it
So
boring staying on the ship for so long?
yeah, sometimes we feel bored. Sometimes when we are at port, so we enjoying with friends to explore the city. So that time, like we feel, yeah, life is okay. But when we are on sea, that
Yeah.
time we feel bored.
Okay, from sea, when you are on the ship, I think it's you find difficulty in connecting with your mom and dad and all those people. It's difficult to
Yeah,
connect on the.
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. When I joined the ship, that time it's very difficult to talk with families. But nowadays, like the social media, Wi-Fi network is there, so easily we can talk with our family. They are giving a specific like limited nets, so we can talk on daily basis.
Okay. When I was a child, like I was in class 8th, na, so I had visited ship in Mumbai, Vikrant. You know,
Okay.
there was a ship, Vikrant. So I had
Yes.
seen like every interior I had been to. My father took me to that place, and my father bought a pass. You know, like nobody was allowed to go and watch that ship. But anyhow, my father got a pass to see that ship, Vikrant, and it was really fascinating to see a ship. It's like a house only, like everything is there in that playground and helipad and everything. So it was so lovely to watch, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Vikrant, it's the length of that ship. It's very long, man. We can say.
Mm.
So, ma'am,
So,
your voice is breaking. What did you
I
say?
okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
I,
ma'am. Now is okay. Now is okay, ma'am.
yeah. Maybe from your side, I don't know. Okay. So,
Okay, ma'am.
so you have
Understood.
come to, will you, yeah, will you celebrate Holi with your friends?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, now I am at here, so definitely I would love to celebrate with families, friends.
So your parents are living in Jaipur, right?
Yeah, my whole family living in Jaipur. I am alone living on SIP.
Okay, so now you are at home, so you have
Yes.
a your free time too. Then, if you have free time, what do you do that time? Like you have few moments or some few hours for you. So in when you are relaxing, so what do you feel like? Watching movies or hearing to songs? What do you do?
Yes, ma'am. Like as I mentioned that it's my vacations time. So the whole day I'm just utilizing with my families. Otherwise, yeah, now this time I'm just giving so much time to only for the English language. To talking with people. Apart from that, there's some WhatsApp group is there. So I love to talk with them. And yeah, watching
So
some web series.
web series, okay. So Parichosh, have you ever been to Lucknow?
No, ma'am. I never. Yeah, one of my friend. Like he belong from Lucknow. So many times, like he asked me, yeah, please come to visit. But I didn't get that opportunity to come to here.
Jaipur, I didn't visit Jaipur. I've been to Bikaner, Ajmer, and Udaipur, but not to
Oh,
Jaipur. Yeah.
yeah, ma'am, please come to and see Jaipur.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
love to, yeah, explore the whole Jaipur.
Yeah. So as it's
Please come.
known as Pink City, it's known as Pink City, Jaipur, right?
Yes,
What's the
yes.
reason of like Pink City? Like houses are painted pink or what?
No, ma'am, like the old city, the whole, like old city is painted the pink color.
Okay, okay. They are
So
in pink
that's
color.
the, yes, that's the reason we called the pink city. Actually, like one kingdom, Maharani Victoria is came in 1867. So that time the kingdom, who is the king, so he painted the all over the Jaipur in pink color. So that's the
Oh,
reason we all are just saying pink city of the Jaipur.
okay. So Paritosh, have you ever heard that in Jaipur there is a temple of Hanumanji and it's known by Khole Wale Hanumanji? Have you heard?
Yeah.
Khole.
Yes. N- Yes, near at Jaipur, ma'am.
Yes, so that temple is built by our ancestors, like that is
Okay.
that temple is of some Chaturvedis, like they are from my relation, and the temple is well
Okay.
known, but I've never been there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, ma'am. The temple is like the architecture we can say, and the Hinduism we can say. So definitely, ma'am. I think you should visit it there.
My son, my husband, they all have visited there, but I've never been there. So whenever I
Oh,
go to Jaipur, I'll definitely visit that temple because it's made by my own people, my own, my father-in-law and my father-in-law's brothers and all that, yeah.
okay. Yeah, ma'am. Like near at Jaipur, there are so many temples. Like as you said that Khole Wale Hanuman ji, and one very famous temple is Govind Dev ji. And
Yes,
apart
Govind.
from
Yes, I have heard, but
yes.
Jaipur I've never been. Na? Hmm.
Okay. And one more temple is near to Ringas, like Khatu Shyamji. I think you heard about it.
Very famous temple.
It is also very famous temple nowadays. So I think whenever you get a chance, so please explore all over the temples is nearby
Right.
at Jaipur.
I'm planning to go in near future. Let me see. Okay, Paritosh, I have done with my session because I think it's already 18 to 20 minutes. So yeah,
Yes.
and I did feel like ending the session because I was so engrossed with you talking to you. And really, see, tell me that when you are going back. Before that, once again, I'll try to have session with you.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Whenever you get, you just send me a message. Definitely, we will call again. And still I'm practicing it here. So it was nice conversation.
Same here, but
Yes.
when are you going back? Tell me that.
Ma'am, like I have around 2 or 3 months.
Okay, okay. Between these, I'll talk to you again, right?
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much.
God bless you. Bye.
Thank you very much, ma'am.